First, we will set up the Sharp Pen software or the whiteboard mode. In this mode, we have two different toolbars, the square menu toolbar or a classic toolbar, which we'll show later in the training video. With the square menu toolbar, we can customize it with the icons we're going to use for our presentation, and we have two different screens that we can have our icons on. From the toolbar along the bottom of the screen, you can view the documents in your presentation. You can add new sheets to your presentation. Also from the toolbar, we have the ability to toggle from the Sharp Pen software to the Sharp Pen overlay mode. To do this, you're going to select the toggle button, you're going to select the blue icon for the overlay mode, and now you can overlay over top of any website, document, PDF, video, or even a drawing. To do this, you have your toolbar, and now I can annotate over anything on my screen. The last icon on the toolbar is the ability to share the screen. When we select this icon, it allows us to share the screen with two different applications. We can have our application on one side and our Sharp Pen software on the other. If we're using video conferencing, we can have our video conferencing software on one side and still mark up in the Sharp Pen software. Now we will look at the features of the Aquos board. We will start by talking about the square menu toolbar. The square menu toolbar allows us to have a selection of different types of pens. When we select our pen, we can double-click and select the type of pen that we would like, the thickness that we would like the pen, and even the color we would like for our presentation. When we are writing on the board, we have the option of using our finger or even a pen to write on the screen. If I were to make a mistake at any time, I can use the eraser that comes with the Aquos board, or from the toolbar, I can select the eraser and erase any of my mistakes. Once I have information on my presentation, I can use some of the other functions on the menu. I can erase anything. If I were to erase too much, I could use the undo or redo tools to correct my mistake. I can also use the select tool. I'm going to select the rectangle select tool, and I can select and put a box around my information. This allows me to change the properties of my text. I can change the color and even the thickness. I could even change my handwriting and convert it directly into formatted text. If we have information on the page and we would like to create that into a chart, we can always use our figure pen to do this. Our figure pen will allow us to draw a shape around the information, and it will automatically correct it into a formatted shape. When you're ready to share your information with others, you have a few different options. You can print that information directly to your Sharp MFP, you can send it to email using the pre-configured address book, or you can save that information. When you're saving it, you can save it as a Sharp whiteboard file, you can save it as a PDF or image file, or you can send it to the Sharp Touch display link to collaborate with others in the room. Along with the Sharp Pen softwares, we also have direct integration into the Microsoft products. From Word, Excel, Visio, and PowerPoint, we can directly annotate into our documents. In Word, for example, we can just go into the Review tab, go into the Start Inking feature, and from here we have different options. I can select the color that I would like, and then annotate or highlight over any information in my document. The integration from PowerPoint is directly in the slideshow mode. So when we open up our presentation, in the slideshow mode, we can just start our presentation and we'll automatically have the Sharp Presentation Support tool. This allows us to control our presentation forwards or backwards. We can also mark up directly in our presentation. If I want to change pen colors at any time, I can also select the pen and draw attention to something else in a new color. At any time, I can go directly into the Sharp Pen software for a brainstorming presentation, or I can end the presentation and keep my annotations.